Oh Lord.
Yeah, Tommy. Her. I'll put a ring on it. Yes, yes.
I ain't never
First,
doing that shit again.
I've been through it. I've been through it.
I ain't never doing that
We'll
shit
have to
again.
figure out a way to. All right, so,
Not
let me
married
see.
to
Stop the
me.
run. 29th run defense last season. That's not one for Punisher. The secondary. Fair enough. It's fair enough, Diella. So, I mean, there's things that you have to do in terms of schematically. The first thing is how do they fit into, are we going to be more of a gap scheme, single gap, or a two gap? I think it's more of a single gap. And if guys maintain their leverage in the gap and eat up the blocks up front, it allows our linebackers to be able to scrape and fill and control the run. So, that's the first thing. Dexter already has it, so it's who do we have as the three tech to be able to do that? That also takes the pressure off of Tibbs and Burns. But if we need to bring in run and support, then we can go ahead and do that in running situation because personnel will also dictate that. Dictate that. What's the down and distance? Where are we at on the field? Left, right, or center hash. What's the personnel? Are they in 21? Are they in 11, but they're in a heavy 11? Are they in 12 with blocking tight ends? These are just little things that we got to pick up on, and we have to do a better job. I love Wink scheme basically because there's a lot of similarities that I do in terms of my defense, but there's also some things that our new DC does that I like to incorporate also. So schematics are going to take you so far. Yes, I agree. I keep hearing about scheme, but talent makes the schemes run at its best to a certain extent. I'm going to be honest with you to a certain extent. Case in point, when we won the Super Bowls against the almighty New England Patriots, the undefeated Patriots, it was talent, yes, but it was also the scheme. So you need to have the even balance between the two. I'm not saying you don't need talent. You definitely need talent. But the scheme also helps. Case in point, if we put guys in the right gaps in run defense, that's also a part of the schemes. The players will help in terms of executing the schemes, but you can have some talented guys who are the dumbest fucks in the world, and if they're dumb fucks but they're talented, that don't mean jack shit. So it's an even balance. So and that's what I'm hoping for with the new DC. And plus, remember at Tennessee, they were good in terms of run defense. Now, pass defense was a different story in terms of their scheme, but in terms of their run defense, their run fits, it they were well. They did well in terms of that. So, but I mean, I'm with you in terms of we have to do better in the run support in the run game. Because if we take away any team's run game, we make them one dimensional, which makes it easier. Which now accentuates what Tibbs and Burns are able to do, and Kayvon being able to compress the middle of the offensive line. So all right, let me see who else. Who else? The other with the schemes. Oh, cute coach about to fall out of the chair. Yeah, Iman. Yeah. Hell, even Caitlyn for her part where she was wearing the Prada gear and letting her midsection be exposed and wearing the short
Oh
dress. I
Lord.
I
Okay.
wasn't expect that out of Caitlyn Clark, man. Seriously, you know.
Tudo says, Lou, Giants' problems aren't the players, mate. Good and smart coaches make things happen. Speaking of experience, mate, I'm very excited with our new head coach here in our club, and he's getting the best of every player. Well, I'm glad. That's good. I hope Dable can do the same thing this year.
That's true, coach. We felt miserably with the sabotage job they did first half of last year against the playoff defense, 40 nothing, and so on. Never ran 12, 13 personnel, but Jones. And Turner has always had been a pretty good shot. Yeah, I believe Beavers comes back. Hart, DB, late rounds. Still think we need another linebacker piece. Yeah,
Yeah,
we can get another linebacker. I mean,
I agree.
what's his name from NYG? If he was here, he would tell you about the linebacker from Carolina. I forgot his name. Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me
Not
pull up.
Isaiah Adams.
No, hold on a second. I'll tell you in a second. Oh,
Coach
damn it.
Ed, please take over and allow Lou to order some food.
Yeah, that's why I'm here. Let him go grab your food, bro. If you gotta go grab, go. I'm here. I got you. Linebackers. The linebackers from come on, open up. You dumb. You big dummy. You
Come
dummy.
on, you big dummy.
Cedric Gray, that's what I'm talking about from UNC.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, 6'2", 234. So he has good athleticism. So he definitely would be a good fit for us. So even as a backup linebacker, and plus it helps in terms of um, you know giving guys a relief. Why the
Chile!
fuck? What's up, Jay Lay? Haven't spoken to you in a minute, brother. Hope
He said,
everything's good with
damn,
you and the
coach,
fam.
not a ring on it.
Yeah, man. If you saw that damn outfit, I'm telling you, you'd be like, "Oh shit! Why the hell
No,
is
that's a
Caliber?"
fact. We sucked at stopping the run. We get no argument there. We have to fix that.
Did you order your food, bro?
I'm looking right now on my phone. That's why my camera's off.
Oh, okay. All right, I got it from here.
Oh, okay.
You go ahead. I think I covered all this anyway. So yeah, schematics. What up to Nimar Diella with the new scheme will be different, bro. That worried about our defense. That's true, coach. Yeah. Stout run. Neighbors. What's up, Daniel Berry? Thanks for tapping in. By the way, everyone, make sure you guys hit the like button if you haven't already done so. Make sure you subscribe and hit the notification, and also share on all your social media platforms. This way, it'll help continue to grow the network and get it out into the algorithm. And always continue to support, the Big Blue crew, Lou, Big Pat, uh, Joel, NYG 22. I mean, I don't want to go through and miss anyone. So, but everybody in the Big Blue crew, man, I mean, truly appreciate your support. So, Tudo, thanks for putting everybody's info out there. Yo, Lou, can MV1, thanks for tapping in, brother. Yo, Lou, can you send me a boneless spare rib tips with pork fried rice? The Chinese down here in Florida is trash. We don't do pork. I know I don't do no damn pork, so I can't speak for Lou. So I don't believe he does. But do we need a tight end in the draft?
No swine on my mind, no pork on my fork, sir.
I thought so. Um, I mean, there are tight ends late in the draft that we can take. I know some people have said Bowers, but I'm not ready to take him unless you trade back. Now, if you trade back and he's there, say you're at somewhere at 15. Let's say for argument's sake, not saying we're trading it to 15. I'm just using that as an example. But at 15, if you want to take him, if you feel he's the BPA at that point, then fine, no problem. Because Bowers is a good player. I'm not saying he's not. So, what's Nimar saying? What's up, Tommy? Tudo, please says, please everyone hit the like button and subscribe to Unpopular Opinion. Most of all, yeah, thank you. Please everyone just subscribe to Big Pat, Matt, the Giants, Wales. So I caught up everyone. So thank you, Tudo, for putting everybody's links in the chat. So really appreciate you. So as always, my fellow brother Jerseyan, Scarlet Nation, ready for Scarlet Nation next year with the young cats coming in on football and on basketball. So let's go, bringing it back. So, but don't. What the fuck is wrong with my damn camera? Excuse me, sorry. Oh my goodness, this stuff has been giving me problems all day. Forget it. Tommy says wide receiver, safety, DB, D line, running back, tight end, O guard, O tackle in that order. Okay, okay, Coach Ray, that's right, mate. Scarlet Nation. Yup. Benson, that looks like a player to me. at the tight end spot. Maybe not the strongest blocker, but the kid has a ton of fight in him, especially with the ball. You got also what's his name, Johnson from I think Penn State, if I'm not mistaken. Stinnett. You got I think All from Iowa is the other tight end that I've been. Anytime you talk tight end and you talk Iowa, you usually have a good chance of coming away with a winner there. So look at who's it San Francisco, and who else is the other one that has the tight end San Francisco. Who's the other one? Damn, I gotta stop smoking crack, man. I'm joking. I'm joking. I don't smoke no damn crack. No offense. Thank you, DL. I appreciate that. Thank you. Um, yeah, so anytime you can probably get one from Iowa, you have a good chance. You definitely have a good chance. Stanford, what's up, Jay Lay from Nimar? Yeah, I know, E man. I'm being stupid. I'm being silly as always. Coach being crazy. That's just me. So even though he didn't really live up to the hype, no problem, Coach. Yeah, no, I'm not saying that's why he's a late round. So but you probably have an opportunity because just there's three things from Iowa that I feel more comfortable with: offensive linemen, tight ends, and guys off of the defensive end because they're usually fundamentally sound. Now, if you want to question some of their talent, skill sets, have to be worked up, then that's fine. That's fine. I don't have an issue with that. But usually, if they're coming from Iowa in those three groupings, now if you want to get somebody from the defensive side, Coach Ed, tight ends from Stanford, mate, the trenches from Iowa. Okay. I mean, when you had Coach Shaw there with the tight ends, yes, but the past couple of years, Stanford hasn't been that great in terms of tight end, in terms of talent overall. I mean, I'm going to be honest with you. I think they're going to get killed in the ACC. First of all, the travel, but I wonder if they're able to step up and play to that level. So, but time will tell. Time will definitely tell. So, but again, though, in terms of tight ends, those are some of the ones I was looking at. Let me take a look at my list too of tight ends. Okay. All right, you got Bowers, you got Jachavion Sanders, Cade Stover. That's the one I'm forgetting from O State. Theo Johnson from Penn State, Stinnett from K State. Oh, Dylan Holker from Colorado State. He's definitely a sleeper. I watched a little bit of Colorado State, especially against when they played against Colorado, and he seemed to be all right. So Jaheim Bell from Florida State, is one. AJ Barner, I mean, I know he has some development to go in. Tip Ryman from Illinois, he's another one that these are all guys that you can definitely develop. So that's why I'm saying with the tight end grouping, you can definitely get tight ends later in the draft. So, if you want to draft a tight end, I don't have an issue with it. So, just the biggest thing is remember we have 6 draft picks right now, and with all the holes, I mean, Tommy, you talked about all the positions that we need: wide receiver, safety, defensive back, defensive line, running back, tight end. The two interior and the exterior offensive line. That right there is 7 positions. I mean, you still need an edge, another edge rusher. I mean, are you going to rely on Aziz? Because right now we only have 2. How many wide receivers do you want? Is it going to be one? You didn't say cornerback. We do need another cornerback. So, well, you said DB. I'm sorry. So yeah, you did cover it. So, I mean, we have a lot of holes. So, it's a matter of that's why for me, trading back is the thing because we have so many holes and we only have six draft picks. Um, it's a bunch of wide receivers: Mitchell, Leggett, Conklin, McConkey, Pearsall, Wilson. Hope we land one of them. What's up? What's up, Mac? Thanks for tapping in. Nimar, what's up, Mac? Diallo, what's up, Mac? You know,
25
so
watching and only 16 likes, huh? You're doing me dirty.
come on, everybody. Come on, we family. Let's help the family, man. Don't do them dirty. Come on, man. Come on. So, but Tommy, good point on terms of all the talent that's there in the draft. Lad McConkey, I do really like though, and I know some people question, is he an outside receiver? They think he's more of a slot guy, but you really sleep on him. He has good speed, he has good separation, has excellent hands. So I think now he's not. I'm not saying he's a number one, no, but he definitely come. If you brought him in here, he'd definitely be a great help to this offense. So that's my thought on McConkey. As a late round draft pick, if you want to trade up into the first round, whoever. I'm not just saying just the Giants, but if you want to trade up or you want to try and get him in the second round if he's there. So, but again, I've talked about, we talked about wide receiver at 6. I'm also of the mindset of I'm trying to get a cornerback. Um, there's a lot of them. I know everyone's going to give their opinion, and I'm a homer. I'm gonna be honest. I'm a homer. Um, I'm gonna take Mad Max Milton anytime. That boy can play football for me any day. He's a dog. He has the right temperament. He's not afraid. He will go up against any and everybody. If you guys were able to watch Rutgers against Ohio State, yes, I know it was the score got what the hell? Sorry, the score got did not land in Rutgers' favor. But Max Melton, other than the two late touchdowns deep in the red zone that Harrison Jr. was able to catch, Max Melton held him down. And I'm telling you, go bring up the film, take a look at the film. Anybody wants to sit down and watch it with me, I'll pull up the film and we can sit down and look, and you will see he can play in run support. Most people sit here and try and tell me he's a slot cornerback. He could play inside and outside. I mean, he can play press coverage. He can play off. Now he does have to work on his hands. He does have to work on grabbing because in the NFL you'll get the holding or you'll get interference. But he has great speed. He ran a 4.39. He always plays with good leverage, positioning, good eye discipline, physicality. One of the things that he does well as a cornerback, he shoots his hands in between the receiver's hands when they're trying to catch the football. So yeah, exactly, Ghost. He plays bigger than his stature, and he's 5'11", 6 feet, but he actually plays like he's around 6'3", 6'2", 6'3", 6'4", ish in a sense, if you want to say a DB that tall. But again, I love him. Yes, part of that is a homer. Part of that is also because I've watched him since his high school days. I've watched his dad when his dad was playing at Rutgers. His mom played basketball at Rutgers, so I know the history of them and what they do, what they bring. So for me, if the Giants were to draft him, I would be ecstatic, and I do not want to see him go to the Beagles or the Cowgirls. Those two teams, especially the Cowgirls, I do not want to see him go there. Um,
Them damn seagulls,
yeah,
lice infested pigeons of
nah, I
the
can't.
sea.
It would hurt my heart immensely if he went to one of those two teams. But other than that, you can even if he went to the Redskins. I mean, not the Redskins. I'm sorry. Damn it, the Commanders. I wouldn't have a major issue with that there. So, but the Beagles and the Cowgirls, nah, that especially the Cowgirls, I just can't. I can't deal with it. And my brother, who's a Cowgirls fan, he will let me. He will give it to me. Oh my gosh, he will give me the business immensely because he knows that's one of the DBs that I want for the Rutgers. But enough about that. Lou, did you get your food ordered? Philly fucking stinks like sewage water and fentanyl lab exhaust. All right, Ghost Dog. I ain't mad at you. Johnny's going up. Eric Garrison. Thanks for tapping in, Eric. This is my first time ever seeing you. So, if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, and hit the notification for everybody in the Big Blue crew. Always sharing all your social media platforms to help us continue to grow. Iman left and she goes. Cowgirls, condoms. All right, Tony. Can't stand anything from that city. True. Rutgers mostly. We need Trey Benson. They could have come. They could have Camden too. Yeah, true, true. Probably the worst, the biggest crime city in the country. So, well, I'm not even going there. And we in Jersey don't want it no more. Yeah, guys, come hit the like button. Thank you, Nimar. Always been East Philly for me, bro. I'm always here. Okay, like I said, Eric, I've never seen. That's me, just me. So, and I apologize if you have and I've missed you. So, but thank you. Coach Ed's well said, mate. Every Scarlet is a game changer, mate. My mom was a Scarlet track and field. There you go. There you go. But most people don't realize, and they overlook Rutgers, but what they don't realize is why does Rutgers do well with DBs? Because Coach Shiano teaches them specifically. So, I mean, you think about it, the McCourty twins, Logan Ryan, Deron Harmon, Courtney Lee. I mean, you have right now down in Tampa Bay, you have Christian Isian. I mean, he takes a pride in those DBs and making sure he teaches them how to play the position and how to play the position well. And that's one of the reasons why, because Shiano knows what it takes to coach in the NFL, and he comes back to these young men and he teaches them and prepares them so this way they can go be successful in the NFL. And that's always a testament to him from me. So and I've had great conversations. He and I, me, him, and Coach Bob Frazier had great conversations on playing defense and the techniques needed. But that's another story. I'm not going to bore you guys with that. So, but in terms of the DBs, if you're looking for DBs, that's one of the places to me. DBU. Everybody can tell me, LSU or Alabama, really, but it's for me, it's Rutgers. So, but yeah, I went over all that, Lou. I'm down to two though, down at the bottom at 11-19. There you go. I covered it all for you, bro. So, what's another position you guys are? We said wide receiver. What other position? You talked a little tight end. I talked a little bit of DB. Lou's talked about offensive line. What
Thank you,
other
Mr. Garrison.
position? What other position are you guys really intrigued, or you want to see us get after it? And most importantly, only red over here is Scarlet, Coach, not Crimson. You're right, exactly. Coach Shiano is a players developer. Giants haven't had any players since Coach Coughlin left, mate. Mm, mm,
That is
mm,
a fact, sir.
mm-hmm, I love that comment. Running back. Okay, let's talk about it. Now I know everybody talks about what's his name, Trey Benson from um, was it Texas, but all projections are saying he's what, late first, second round. Let me see.
I
Let me
like
pull up.
Braylon Allen.
Oh, Jonathan Brooks. I'm sorry. I'm saying Jonathan Brooks from Texas. Yeah, Allen, and you know me with Audric Estime from Notre Dame.
Yep.
Um, Marshawn Lloyd might be someone who might be a sleeper for me. He's, even though he's 5'9", is 5'10",
Man,
he's
Irene
compact.
10. Thank you for stopping by. Please hit that subscribe button and that thumbs up button. It is absolutely free. It costs you nothing but a second of your time to support the cause. Greatly appreciate it. We do
Mm-hmm.
need a safety. I like that. Nubin.
Nubin. Wait a minute. Nubin. I don't know about him. What school is he from?
Ah,
No, don't worry about it. I'll look it up. I'll look it up. I can look it up because I got my whatchamacallit open right now to pull up the.
Jesus.
You
Yeah,
said
Detroit got
Nubin.
good running backs at a deception.
You said Tyler Nubin from Minnesota.
Yeah.
Why am I forgetting about Nubin? Because he actually played for Harry Samiak, who's Rutgers defensive coordinator now, and that's who we also got Flip from Flip Dixon. But yeah, Yeah, Braylon Allen's definitely a good running back. Audric Estime, two physical running backs who can, handle it, and they can actually be a bell cow if you really, really needed them to. Um, but I mean, and they would complement the running backs that we have right now. So um, there's the other running back that I like is the one from Louisville. What's his name? Garende. I don't know if I said
Oh
his
yeah,
name.
yeah.
But I definitely like him. I like what he brings to the table. He can run inside and he can run outside. He can make guys miss. He has very good speed. So, he's definitely one that I definitely would like. So, and there's a lot of good running backs that we can get late. Hey, there's one that most people don't talk about in Giants country, and that's Frank Gore Jr. I mean, you can probably get Frank Gore Jr. Now, he's not his dad. I'm not saying he's his dad, but he runs tough. He definitely runs tough. So he's definitely one that I definitely like. DB Stingers from the CFL.
Oh, who was that guy we were talking about when we were doing our mock draft live? You said you were staying away from
Oh,
Tavondre Sweat.
Travandre Sweat,
Tavondre
yeah,
Sweat. Yeah.
because he got a DUI right now, so
Yeah.
he's going to have to. I'm not saying he's not talented, and if he's late in the draft, then you take a chance on him, But right now you got the DUI, and it's like, you know, you got to sit back and you got to wait. So, for me, because you got to see how that plays out, and you know, how long is he going to end up being forced to sit? I mean, is this the first offense, and they're just going to work with him and get him counseling? But he's one right now, and don't get me wrong, the kid can play. I mean, what is he? 6'4", 6'5", 350 pounds. So I mean, he can definitely play as a big body defense interior defensive lineman. So it's just right now, I just want to wait and see with him. I'm a big fan of Ray Davis. Has hand is playing at 215, 220 would be a good compliment to Singletary. Okay, I like that. Oh, look, Lou, my FaceTiming with my fam, and my mom she says tell Lou to change his papers to move to Jersey, and she'll adopt you, and you're never gonna be worried about breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Damn, bro.
Hey, listen, I would love that. You tell your mom that I said, grazie mille, but I can't leave my babies. My babies have a mother here, so I can't take them away from their mother. That's the only
Mm,
reason I'm stuck in North
mm,
Carolina. Trust me, I would love to move back to Jersey and eat some real, authentic uh, Italian cuisine made with
mm,
love. Main ingredient is
mm,
love. Oh,
mm-hmm.
mwah, molto bella. Grazie
Yeah.
mille, mama.
Mason McCormick, South Dakota State, love him, love him. Nasty attitude. Any
Would you
offensive
still
lineman.
adopt me, even though I live over here?
Any offensive lineman that plays with a nasty attitude is my type of offensive lineman. And I think he's also missing a couple of front teeth, which adds to the flavor of an offensive lineman. Usually you get an offensive lineman, blood all over the face, missing teeth, you know, old school, because we used to play with grass all over the uniform. He's that type of offensive lineman. He can get to the second level. He's physical. Now, he does need to work on his pass blocking, and his lateral quickness and lateral movement. But that can be developed. But McCormick, if you got the opportunity to take a look at him, bro, I'm telling you, y'all gonna make me pull up the film on him. Ghost dog made with gravy, no, and not no sauce. Okay, yeah, Cooper Beebe is a good one. Definitely one that I think a lot of us know about him and what he brings to the table. So definitely a good offensive lineman. And this is a draft where that's the one thing that I love about this draft. There's certain positions that we need. To be honest with you, we can fill because it's there. It's definitely there. So, do they have? South Dakota State. No, they don't have South Dakota State on this. So I don't
Coach,
have. Yes, sir. What's up?
I believe that the Giants can make some noise this year, man.
We got all the money
I
in the world.
believe with the acquisitions we've made on the line and the defensive front, I think we can.
We have the makings to begin to have a productive offense. Yes. I'm going to be honest, Lou. We still need that number one wide receiver. That's my concern. You know,
Well, that
and
sounds great too, though. That would hurt my children. Trust me. Don't think I haven't thought about retaliating for all the fuckery I've been put through, but at the end of the day, that would cause my children pain. So they still need their mother.
I like Kamara from Colorado State. Definitely a good defensive end. Good pass rusher. Plays with good hand placement. He still has to work a little bit more, get a little bit stronger. Playing at Colorado State, playing in the what is it, the Mountain West. Sometimes the level of competition is a step down as opposed to some other, but he has the ability. He definitely has the skill set, the tools to be a disruptor, and definitely can get out there and make plays. So I don't see anything wrong with him. So do I have his film right now? I definitely like what he brings to the table. So
Oh, that Kamara. Yeah, he's nice. We
yeah.
drafted him the other night in the mock draft, didn't we?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we definitely did. Do they have him as D line or edge?
Safety is that Miles Bishop, right? Miles Bishop.
Um, Miles Bishop. Bishop Hicks and Mustafa. Mustafa from Wake Forest, and I think Bishop, yeah, is from Kid is raw pause, but I could see the athletic talent, man. Um, Young man is a freak. Yeah, let me take a look at safety Bishop. Cole Bishop is from Utah. That's right. Okay, and Hicks is from, I believe, Washington State. So young man is a freak. Yeah. So that's what I love about this draft. We're sitting here going through the biggest thing for me, and I'll keep saying it, and I'll go back and I'll say it again, is we only have 6 draft picks. That's what's hurting us. If we had, at least 2 more to give us 8, we could fill at least several of our holes. I mean, we've already started, through free agency, getting some, players to fill, going for the future. But I definitely like the talent in this draft. A lot of that is because of the super seniors. That the Because of the COVID, the guys got the extra year, which is actually helping them develop into good players. So um, I definitely like, and there's a lot of talent. Mustafa is going to be legit. Tommy, I like Jermaine Burton. That kid has some talent, and nobody talks about him. Um, if you bring up East Coast Gridiron, he says Jermaine Burton is his number 2 receiver out of the whole draft. So he loves Jermaine Burton. So he's one person that I know who's really on the train for him. So if only Shane made moves to get capital for Saquon and McKinley. I get the business. I get it. Hindsight is 2020, and yeah, if we had known that they were just going to walk, yeah, you're right. Get whatever you can for them, but at the time you were thinking of your first thought was trying to resign them, trying to see if you can get them, and you weren't looking to let them go. So having 6 gives us almost not maneuvering space. Yeah. You guys should try Indian food. My favorite Indian food, chicken curry or butter chicken. Chicken curry is not Indian food. That's West Indian. Don't be going there. That's West India. Let me stop. Let me stop. My mother would smack the mess out of my mouth for doing that. Add us to the train too. He was hurt by Alabama's offense. Okay. I wish Troy Horton from Colorado State was in this draft. Kid is pretty good. Number two, wow, I like him, but not that much. Hey, he may be right. Who knows? Now, I feel you, Della. I mean, we all, and again, this draft, that's the beauty of this draft. I mean, it's just like with my quarterback list. I mean, trust me, I'm going to shake up a lot of people, and they're going to come at me, and even more people are going to tell me I don't know football, because of my listing. So, but hey, my opinion is my opinion. His opinion is his opinion. Your opinion is your opinion. That's the beauty of it, especially as Giants fans. We are now looking at the different talent, and I always say the same thing though. In the end, we all do this because we love our team. So, Tommy says offensive tackle Rosengart in Washington. Coach Ed, don't worry about no draft picks. Ball. Shane is playing. Shane is playing it smart. He's filling some of the holes with veterans and others with, and he's doing it right, mate. Tudo, no, I'm not saying that. But ultimately, when you build for me, when I build an organization, I start with the draft. Yes, you want veterans on the roster and you want to get them, but a lot of these veteran guys that he's getting, they're not long term. They really aren't. They're a year and then they're going to be gone. Where if you have young guys, you can get them at what, 3, 4, 5 years, and you could develop them to fit what you're trying to do, as opposed to veteran guys. Sometimes they're set in their ways. Yes, they can adapt, but they're still going to be set. So ultimately, you want to have a good balance between rookies and veterans. And Shane is doing the right thing. I've always believed in his tactics. It's just that right now, 8 picks. I mean, 6 picks. For this year with the talent pool that's there, that's what I'm looking at. I'm looking at, well, there is some talent. I mean, even if we had 7, I'm like, okay, well, at least 7. We could fill a lot of the holes, and then you're not reliant upon um, free agency to fill a lot of holes. You want to fill 1 or 2 through free agency. That's how I see it. So those people are too afraid to give their list or any actual opinions. Pay no mind to the broadband bullies. Damn, mousepad monsters. The Tudo bro. Yes.
No, I was stabilizing my camera.
Oh,
Um,
Tudo bro, you should try Indian food. Okay. Wiley, TCU. Okay. That's right, coach. We've all been wrong plenty of times, but most scouts probably have a lower hit rate. Yes. Yes, that is so true. That
that
is so
butter
true.
chicken is eaten with naan bread, right, Nimmer?
Well, he said Indian food, so
Yeah, that butter chicken, the curry chicken is good. Lamb vindaloo is good. But that butter chicken you eat with naan bread. Oh man, it's so good.
what do you mean by non bread? You're talking about like leaven type of bread or something like that?
Yeah, it's almost like a pita. It's
Okay,
flat
I
and
got you.
leavens.
No, I got you now. I got you. I got you. Tommy says wide receiver McCaffrey and Rice. Yes, I love McCaffrey from Rice University. I've always said but when everybody looks at him, fifth, sixth, seventh round draft pick, but he's definitely a good receiver. And I mean, number one, his dad, who also played for the Giants, it was good. So he has good teaching. Defensive tackle Gabe Hall from Baylor. Yep. Remember, I have already made. There's some good high end authentic cuisines in Jersey, but I also, yeah, if you're in Jersey, go to Edison, New Jersey.
Oh yeah.
They have Indian. There's Indian Lane, and when I tell you, it's literally probably what 2 to what? It's like 5, 6 miles straight of nothing but Indian, everything Indian. So yeah. You want good Indian food? You want to go there. I want some palak paneer. Uh, Taylor. My concern, Tommy, with Taylor from Air Force, to be honest with you, and salute to the Air Force. I'm an Air Force brat. It just, I know the military is now giving them the opportunity to compete, but they still have that obligation that they can be pulled at any point in time. So that's the only thing that concerns me. Otherwise, yes, he's a very very good player, and I think if he wasn't at Air Force, he probably could go a little bit higher than his projections. So maybe even a second round slate. So mm, goes. You sound pro, mate. Okay, you lost me with that one too, though. I don't get it. McCollum off against NC State. Big Boy. I think I know you talk. Yeah, Big Boy. I think he played next, or did he play a year next? No, no, he didn't play with Equano. Well, I fuck with Indian food too, though. Yeah, all my daughters love Indian food too. So
Lamb vindaloo is one of my favorites, and that butter chicken with naan bread is good too.
sometimes Indian food is not spicy enough for me. Everybody looks at me like I'm crazy. I'm like, nah. Sometimes, and it's spicy. I know it is. It's just I like spicy, spicy.
Curry mutton. Mm.
Type of spicy that you know what leaves you tears, leaves your tongue with no feeling. Yeah, that I'm that type of fool. I love spicy food like that. That's how I grew up.
Some some real jerk chicken with some
See, I actually have
pimento
three.
wood,
I
grilled on
make
pimento wood with Scotch bonnet peppers. Mm.
I make three types of. I think three types. I have what I call mild. I have your normal, and I have slap your mama. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Iguana Center from Florida. Okay, now you give me somebody I definitely have to look up. Not
You
all of
guys,
it
my
is
son
spicy.
just got here, and it's almost 12 o'clock. I got to work in the morning. I'm sorry I started so late, but I'm probably gonna wrap it up here in the next 5 minutes, fellas. Coach,
Hey,
I appreciate you
nah,
coming in and giving me a little reprieve so I can get some food, brother. I thank you.
nah,
Tudo, thank you
bro.
for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Everybody in the chat, thank you for your support. Thank you for your comments, your opinions. Um, if you haven't subscribed, please do so now. It is absolutely free. Costs you nothing but a second to push that button. Also, go subscribe to Coach Ed Gladney's Amazing World of Sports. My co-host this evening, member of the Big Blue Crew Sports Network, and a damn good human being. So go support the cause. Very knowledgeable in all sports fields, man. And makes great content. Also, check out his podcast on wherever you stream your podcast from. Let them know where they can find you, Coach.
Well, right now you can find me on Coach Ed Gladney's Amazing World of Sports on YouTube, on Twitter, um, Skies Papa. That's SKYSPOPPA 72. That's for my granddaughter. That's on. I'm sorry, X, not Twitter. X. Um, that's where you usually can find me every Tuesday night. Me and NYG 22. We do our show Heart of the City, where we cover all sports in New York City for the most part. Wednesdays, you'll find me on the Pick and Roll podcast talking about the NBA, and I'll be bringing back my read and attack programming. That's where I'm going to be doing, and I'm going to be changing up a little bit. I'm not doing it one day. The goal is to do it 5 days, but at shorter intervals. So this way I could focus on a little bit more and more sports. So that's pretty much, and I'm always going to be here with the Big Blue crew. You'll see me around with the Big Blue Knockout. Sometimes you'll see me on Hardcore Sports. You'll see me any and everywhere. So somebody wants to collab with me, hit me up. Yo, we'll sit down and we'll collab. We want to talk down and go over film. I got film that I can look from the college into the NFL. Hell, you want to talk about high school sports? I'll talk to you about high school sports. You want to talk about the ladies? And I'm not just talking about hey, sprinkle them, yeah. But I'm talking about the WNBA, women college basketball.
The
Uh, I,
LFL.
yes, lingerie, yes. I mean, and honestly though, seriously, I mean, I just love sports, and I'm waiting for the Olympics. I'm ready for the Olympics. Can't wait. Um, Big on the Olympics, so just here I am. You got something you want to talk about? Hit me up. Let's go. Thanks, Lou. I appreciate that, man.
Tudo, thank you again, my brother. D Ella, everybody in the chat, thank you for stopping by. Again, make sure you go subscribe to all of the members of the Big Blue Crew Sports Network. Tudo, if you can make your way to day one of the draft, we will be there front row. I will be landing. My plane lands at like 7 in the morning. I'm going straight there to pick a prime spot before anybody. So I am going to be front and center. Okay, so if you can make it for day one, even if it's for a few hours, we love to hang out, eat a meal with you, and chop it up, man. We'll keep you off camera, of course. I respect people's privacy, but yeah, man, that would be a great time to hang out. chill, eat some good food in Detroit, see what their restaurants is like. But guys, thank you so much. Make sure you go check out Coach Ed at all his social media platforms, man. A great wealth of sports information for you guys. History buff in the sports world. And man, go check out all the guys from the Big Blue Crew Sports Network, man. And until next time, man, y'all already know what it is.
Peace.
Ain't no chat, no like, it's just action. All my just front like they tapping. You already know. Popping. Ain't no stopping me now, steady rocking. Watch them hate on me now, cause I'm locked in. Watch the hate on me now, cause I'm popping. I ain't stopping.
And the New York Giants are the Super Bowl champions.